Alright, leaving the library, I'm gonna go to the Home Depot. I don't know why I got it in my head, but I'm thinking that I'd like another folding step stool as something to play with to raise my feet up. It's certain.
Continue 300 feet to the end of the street, then turn right.
Okay. This is the pulmonary embolism drive.
Turn right on West Aspen Avenue, then take the first left.
Take the first left. Oh, this is all under construction. Woo! I want to see also if this Home Depot has hot hands.
Turn left on North Sidgreave Street.
See if they got some heat packs. I could use some heat packs. I really got to be careful about coughing and exerting myself.
1/2 mile. Turn right on West Route 66.
Okay. Because if I exert myself, I'm at a loss for breathing. Alright. Oh, and then I stop up here too. This is just a single lane. Oh, it's busy. Oh man, this is bad. This is so bad. So I pretty much got a DVT and then 2 pulmonary embolisms. I had a pulmonary embolism back when I was 30. That was a long time ago. But now they're popping up without any warning. I just can't explain them. I just have to like be careful now. Be extra careful. Oh man, this is tough. It's gonna get cold tonight. I'm thinking that I should probably leave. Probably be best to leave the city and search out warmth. Yeah, cayenne pepper every day. So I never went to the doctor for that first pulmonary embolism in my spleen.
1/4 mile. Turn right on West Route 66.
66. Okay.
Turn right at the traffic light.
All right. Alrighty.
In 3/4 of a mile, leave the road.
3/4 of a mile. If the road work isn't in the way. Oh. Oh my God. I thought I had things more figured out, but this time I really need to practice good habits. Leave the road. That means I should probably see. Yeah, right there.
In 1/4 mile, leave the road.
So there's probably she's saying there's a turn in off of this road. It's probably the only turn in available, actually. I don't recall seeing the one on the side. This is familiar. I was debating on spending the night in the Home Depot.
Leave the road.
Okay. So this road is like a leave the road situation. Yeah, I didn't see. Oh, I think I see it now. Maybe not. No. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was wondering where that turn-in was. I just never noticed it when I bicycled by. The day I bicycled, and that seems to be almost what led up to my pulmonary embolism.
Arriving at the Home Depot.
Yep, thank you. Since I don't really plan on going anywhere anytime soon, I'll park closer to the end. Maybe in this dip. This dip looks nice. Yeah, I kind of want to get hot hands and a step stool. Another of the same kind of step stool. There's a sizable tourist group from China here, and then my neighbors are moving. I heard him talk to some older guy with there too, like older people too, and they were like something security. That's all I need to hear. So, oh, all right, there they go. Farewell, neighbors. I think I got a spot. I'm gonna park in the Outback overnight. I think that's a good spot. They put in so much effort to squeeze in here. My car was taking up a little of the space. Most people get turned away by these signs and the patrols and stuff for overnight parking. And that's early in the night. I think a lot of these people are seeing early in the morning here who look like they're camping have showed up maybe at like midnight or something, late at night. Because the people who come in early, maybe just in the afternoon or something, will just tend to leave. It's the people who come later who decide to just risk it. Just across the street from Walmart, I decided to risk coming over here. My car's just over there, not easy to see, in the Outback Steakhouse parking lot. But I gotta say, there's kind of a bad smell, like a burning smell, that's caused some weird crackling in my throat. I never really experienced such a crackle. It's not pleasant. Among other problems, with gut problems, but the gut problems I think are separate. Maybe there's a tie, maybe there's a link with the pollution, but it's very active around here with the cars and stuff. This highway never sleeps. They got a lot of transport, long distance. Oh, there's 3 vehicles on the side of the road over there, and there's signs that say no overnight parking. There was an RV that left. I could check out Cracker Barrel. I was really curious about that because I seen some RVs there. I was curious if maybe some risk sleeping overnight there. But yeah, this is a highly active area, so they don't want to encourage people to just hang out here for too long. You know, it seems like I grab more grocery bags when I deal with cashiers than I do the self-checkout. If I could turn this into a spare battery compartment, that'd be most ideal. I have my little spare in there. I wouldn't even use it as a bookshelf. If I could have a perfect fit for a spare battery and then maybe recharge from the motor, recharge to 2 batteries. This hospital is quite it's not on all level ground. Not quite clear where the emergency is. Hospitals usually fill up pretty good. Well, on the weekdays, tomorrow's Sunday, so it shouldn't fill up maybe as much. Alright, this is probably hospital property. They got a sidewalk overlooking that, but there's nothing here. They must have had a lot of plans and had to scale back on some. And it looks like they're blocking people, and then now it's, you can walk through. They just don't want you parking down there. I think I'd much rather take my chances parking in the hospital parking lot as compared to the side of the road over here, or especially the parking lot for the park over here. The side of the road looks good, but they do have that snow plowing rule now. It talked about combining raisins with hot stuff. What about combining cranberries with ginger in there somewhere? That ought to mix it up. Yeah, ginger is definitely something that needs to be sweetened up. That's why they make the ginger candies. But mixing it with cranberries, it's a little more tolerable. It's sweet and hot. And then washing it down with milk is pretty nice. Check out this vehicle's headlights. On the left side, you got like all dark and murky, and then the right side is clear. Did they recently change the lights, or that's how they developed? A strong scent of flowers around here, but I don't see any flowers. So frustrating that I can't walk like how I normally do. I walk like a real sick person. I shouldn't even be making this walk. I don't think I'm ready for it. I shouldn't have done this. What's really impressive is when I get an attack of muscle spasm that I could still breathe pretty good. Whereas, not that good though, but better, a little bit. Getting you from A to Z. How creative. It looks like Sedona gives some serious touring around here. Oh, I just had another painful spasm in my liver. Oh. I don't know if that's some like way for my body to try to reject this clot or what. Oh, it just happened again. It's so forceful. It feels like it's trying to eject something. I don't know how it can. Illness, disease has really changed my habits. To close my door, and I'll reach for this thing instead. It's pretty convenient, I guess, this broken thing. I was told that the revs could be high because of a vacuum leak, but it does come down sometimes. It doesn't stay stuck up. So I don't think it's really a vacuum leak. I think that's a pretty clear sign when it's able to come down sometimes. A vacuum leak would be a consistent. So I get an enormous amount of pain behind the liver when I laugh or when I feel this increased level of pride, or when I cough, try to sneeze. I really have to train myself to not go too far with that feeling. So I'm really getting punished. It hurts to laugh. Even a light chuckle, it hurts too much. After being unable to really cough for the past 3 days, I'm really scared of pneumonia. I think it's almost 1 a.m. And breathing is a challenge still, deep breaths. And it makes me think pneumonia, which I've had, and that's a scary situation. It's like the pulmonary embolism can't kill me directly. It can bring me close to death by putting me at risk for suffocation. But what really would be a windfall would be the infection. If I got a pneumonia right away upon the pulmonary embolism, then that combination would definitely take my life. Even towards the end of this PE, I'm unable to really breathe in deeply, satisfactorily, and it feels like I'm very vulnerable to a fluid buildup because I've just been unable to cough, and I have swallowed water too and been unable to cough cough it out. It's been a hard situation. It feels like it's improving. I can kind of put an effort. Oh, but it hurt right there just a little bit. All right, 3:53 a.m. and I'm feeling more mobile, but every so often I'll get some pains when I gotta take like weird steps. If I can't take my short steps, then if I gotta step up over something, whatever, then it's difficult. Or at least, wow, things are getting very difficult just as soon as I started recording, actually. I was walking fine. Maybe it's my raised arm. Or maybe it's because I'm getting a little colder now, because I got out of my car and I had a couple of sleeping bags over me. I am starting to get colder. I just broke open a couple of hot hands. Maybe the cold is the biggest factor. I'm pretty familiar with diseases that get worse by cold, but the PE, pulmonary, the PE is embolism is like stunning, and how much of a factor the cold is on how bad this can get. See, the thing that's really strange to me is I've had gut pains in the middle of summer when it's extremely hot out. So for me to blame the cold, I still get pains in the summertime. I couldn't cough. Oh, and this last cough hurts. Oh man. I couldn't cough for like 2 or 3 days. And that's all it takes. 2.5 days. That's all it takes to really develop, to really build up some liquid phlegm in your lungs. Oh, that was... I'm just walking around at 4 a.m. coughing trying to cough all over the place. It's still very painful to have that cough because it puts so much force on the back of my liver. That pain. But I gotta need to get that stuff out of my lungs, because I'm still working with a lot of short breaths. I can't take an inhale deep. I can't do a full cough yet. It's very frustrating with this pain. And the pain just got worse over this, just walking around. I don't have as much on as in this city as I did back in Flagstaff for clothes, for insulation, because it's just not as necessary. But it really hit me hard when I stepped out. I took for granted that it was warmer, and put on less. Kept all my sleeping bags on me. But then getting out of that was kind of a shock to the body, and I definitely reacted well by getting a more painful reaction with my PE, with my pulmonary embolism. This is a weak cough. Because it's painful. I can do a more powerful cough when there is no pain. How much longer will this pain last? I can't blow my nose as good. I can't do the cough. Can't laugh. Can't feel any serious pride. I'm constipated still. And I don't feel like I can poop still. It's just like, I sat on the toilet yesterday for like 10 minutes and nothing. I couldn't force it because it's too painful.